Hello, so our video for today, it's all about language. When you got relationship to the foreigner, so we call that foreigner anyway. So there you go, if it's British English or American English or European English. So there's a lot of or. So there you go, you need to learn the language of each other so you will understand what they are talking about. So let's do it. So now, me and Andrew E is in a road trip. It's a long drive. So there you go. You can hear the background there. So I got Codico. We call this Codico. What do you call this, baby?
Notes.
Notes. So we call this Codico. You know, in the exam, when you didn't study and you don't know the answer, try this Codico.
Deep English.
There you go.
I don't know, you ready? Deep English, we'd call it crib notes. Crib notes.
Oh,
or
yeah.
just notes. So, Codico, crib
Yeah,
notes.
this
That's
is-
number one.
That's number one, mga bakulaw. So we call the gas, you know gas, what do you call the gas?
Well, we either call it petrol or diesel, depending which one it is.
So we call gas. Give me a gas, whatever
Because
is
gas is short for gasoline. That's why you call it gas.
yeah, gasoline.
Not
yeah.
opposed to us, which gas is like propane gas or natural gas. Yeah?
Yeah.
So gas means that to us, whereas gas in the car to you is either diesel or petrol.
Yeah.
Number two,
Number two. So we call the car is car. What do you call the car?
a car.
A car? Yeah.
We call a car a car.
Yeah, because they got four wheel and we just call car. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we call it car or automobile, but car would be the normal one.
Okay. And then tricycle in the Philippines, you know, bram, bram, bram. What do you call that?
We would call it a motorcycle with sidecar.
So, you know, it's long way. Then mugs. You know the mugs of the car? You know, gulong.
You mean
We call that gulong.
the alloy wheels?
Yeah, yeah. So we call that gulong or mugs, you know.
Mags would mean nothing to us, except it would be short for magazine that you put in a gun. Okay?
Oh,
so
yeah.
mags means nothing like alloy wheel.
So we call that mugs, you know, gulong in Tagalog. So, and the other one is, you know, when you're driving in the car, it's all about car. So when you're driving in the car, you will signal light. We call that signal light, di ba? Signal.
Well, we would say indicate for the indicator. So indicate, not signal. Not signal.
Yeah, signal.
You are signalling, and you signal
Signaling.
by indicating.
So there you go. And then the stoplight, the traffic, we call that stoplight. You need to stop when the red.
Well, we would call that a traffic light.
Too much calling. So the other one, stick. What is stick?
You call a stick a cigarello or something, don't you?
Yeah, stick. We call that. Can I have stick? Yeah, when you are Yossi, you know, when
Yeah.
you are boy is Yossi, girl Yossi boy, but
Well, now you have to be careful with this one because in English it means different to American. So we would call a Yossi a fag, F-A-G. So you would want a fag. But in American that would mean a gay person, a bachelor.
really?
Yeah, in America. So if you're an Englishman in America and you ask for a fag, they think you want a homosexual. They don't think you want to smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So firefighter. What do you mean by that? Firefighter.
When you have a fire, people
Alright.
turn up and they put the fire out.
Fireman.
You call it fireman?
Yeah, we call
Oh, I
it
thought you
fireman.
called them firefighters.
No, we never called that. We call that fireman.
We call them firemen too.
Oh,
so-
we call that bombero in Tagalog. So,
Oh no, we just call it a fireman.
Yeah.
Or woman.
oh, so there you go. So let's go to aircon or air conditioner. We call that in Philippines. So
We wouldn't call it air conditioning, we just call it AC.
yeah. So when I live here in Dubai, I used to, What AC? I didn't know it's aircon. So there you go mga bakulaw. And then faucet. You know yung ano? Faucet. What do you call that faucet?
Well, we don't call it a faucet, and if you say faucet to an English person, they won't have a clue what you mean. Now, if you said tap, you know, turn on the tap, yeah, then we would know a tap is what you call a faucet.
So, there's a lot mga bakulaw. And then, open the light. When I said to Andrew E, open the light, bakulaw.
I have no idea what she meant at first when she said open the light. I'm thinking, open the light? You mean take the light apart? Whereas we would say switch on or turn on the light. As we would say switch off or turn off the light. Yeah? Whereas you say close the lights.
Yeah, open the light. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we
you
say
know.
turn on the light, turn off the light, or switch on the light, or switch off the light.
Okay. So now public school. What is that?
Public schools, yes.
No public school bus.
Yeah, so what you call public school, we call state school, okay? And now just to get really confusing, okay, what you call private school, we call public school.
Oh.
So what you call public school, we call state school. And what we call public school, you call private school.
Yeah, so
Work that one out.
too much, you know, it's complicated.
The pleasures of language. And this is all part of getting together with a foreigner. Both ways.
So, when I said to Andrew E, eto, go down. go down.
And I'm like, huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
That means to get off. Or in deep English, a light. Like a light. Or we would just say get off. So get off here. As opposed to go down here.
Yeah, go down now.
Yeah, it's different.
So, the other one is move. When I said to Andrew, move.
Well,
So,
no, that's slightly different. Because you would say transfer, wouldn't you? When we're moving house, you say
Yeah,
we
we
transfer
transfer,
house, yeah? Whereas I say, no, we will move house.
Yeah.
And you said, we will transfer house.
so.
And my favourite one, this is my favourite one.
So I said to Andrew even when he do something, you know, it's like so his bike. So he broken it, and I said, "Don't touch it because you are Siranico." So he's not mechanico, ha? He is Siranico. So
And I thought, hello? It's what we would call in deep English hand-fisted. Hand-fisted means you're no good at repairing things. So,
Yeah.
Siranico is hand-fisted.
yeah,
Is very good English.
so
Now, let's talk about some clothes.
Yeah.
Because with clothes, we have so many confusions on clothes. And she'll say to me, go and get my jumper. And I will come back with something completely different. And she will say, Bobo, Tanga. I said jumper. And I say, this is a jumper. And she says, no, I want dungarees. So what you call a jumper, we call dungarees.
yeah. So we call the, you know, pantalon in Tagalog, but pants in English. So he's
Well,
calling different.
Okay, let's be clear. If you say to an English person, I like your pants, we would be like going, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because pants to us are what you call underpants or knickers.
Yeah.
Okay? So we would call them trousers, not pants.
Yeah.
So an English person, not American, because Americans will say the same as you guys,
Yeah.
we call pants trousers. And we call underpants, you call briefs, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, what does every Filipino wear on their feet?
Yeah, so we are just always wearing slippers or sinepin. So, you know.
Well, if you said step-ins to an English person, they would have no idea what you mean. Because step-in would mean to come inside. So
Step in.
Yeah, so step in.
Step
So come
in.
into my house. Step in my house.
Right.
Yeah? But we would call step-ins flip-flops. Flip-flops. It's what we call them, and it's a very, very common expression. Flip-flops.
Yeah.
Now, another one that really gets me, that makes me laugh, is to do with the banking system. Because you guys talk about a checking account, and I'm like, Huh? What's a checking account? So a checking account to me is what we call a current account. So we have savings accounts and we have current accounts, whereas you have checking accounts and savings accounts. Diba?
Yeah, I don't know. I know only current account.
Now, if you carry on with the money side of it, when you buy a house, most people need to take out, we call it a mortgage. Mortgage.
Yeah.
You call it
Mortgage.
You call it pag-ibig.
That's different.
What's pag-ibig then?
Yeah, it's same thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing. you take out a pag-ibig, yeah, to borrow money to buy the house.
Yeah.
We take out a mortgage to buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh no.
So he said, oh no. Okay, just a couple more that make me laugh. It's to do with, well, the bathroom. Let's be honest. Let's talk about the bathroom because, again, these get so confusing.
Yeah.
Now, Melda used to talk about having a bath and a half bath.
Yeah.
But what is a half bath?
You will not wash your hair. That is bathtub.
So we would call that a bath.
You know, when you, because shower, right? And then bath, you know, when you said, I will have bath, half bath. So it means you will not wash your hair. You just bath your body. That's all.
So that's a bath.
Yeah. No, that is half bath.
So when you wash your hair in a bath, what do you call that?
Bath. Because we got shower.
Okay. We'll have to think
We
about
got
that.
gripo, you know. Yung bombardier. Yung bombardier.
Yeah. Out the faucet all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another one that always makes me laugh, and again it's an Americanism, is that when you have a baby, and we've got another one coming, when you put that thing in their mouth that they suck on,
Pacifier.
you call it pacifier.
Yes.
We would not have a clue what a pacifier is. We would call that a dummy. Okay? So a dummy can either mean something that babies suck on, a pacifier, or it could mean like a mannequin that you put clothes on. So that's another type of dummy. Yeah. It sort of makes me laugh, that one. Right, and I think my other favourite one, which came about when we went to the movies the other week, to watch James Bond.
Yeah.
You talk about the movie,
Yeah, I said I want to watch movie because
We would say, stabbing them in, we want to go and watch a film. Because that's what we call it, a film. We don't particularly call it a movie because that's, again, an Americanism. So that's sort of fun of foreign languages, I guess. We haven't even touched on the Tagalog yet.
Yeah, so, you know.
There we go.
Better na.
You have some more. You've got some more crib notes.
Yes, I got a lot of kodiko, mga bakulaw. So, Tuesday. What Tuesday, baby? Bakulaw, Tuesday. Martes.
Tuesday, I've got chili and silly. I don't know what the Tuesday's there, but chili is what we call it. You call it silly.
Silly, yeah. Sile.
Yeah.
Sile?
Sile. Yeah, you call it sile.
Sile manghang?
Yeah. Yeah. We call that chili. And there are two types of chili spelt differently. One is silly and one means malamig.
Yeah, I know it. Cheeky, yeah, I know.
Now, can you say another one is not just about the words that are different, but how you say them. They can be spelt the same, but pronounced completely different.
Yeah.
So, how would you say that word?
Schedule.
And we would not say schedule, we would say schedule.
Yeah.
Okay? And my favourite Filipino translation word is the next one. What's that word?
Salmon.
We would never say salmon, we say salmon. So it has a silent L.
Salmon.
So always talk about salmon, never salmon.
Yeah, so I want salmon. So, you know, Tagalog. And when in American language, I want salmon. Salmon. So, yeah. So, basura men. So, we call that basura men or...
We call them bin men.
Bin men.
Bin men. Yep, simple as you're on the bins. Which is my name as well, but spelled differently. But that doesn't mean I'm a bin man. It just means, well, bins comes from Scottish or Hill, but that's by the by.
So,
if you find yourself in the UK, ever, and you ask, can you tell me where the sidewalk is? People will not have a clue what you're talking about, because we call a sidewalk a pavement. A pavement. So when you're walking anywhere, use the pavement, not the sidewalk.
Yeah, Poso Negro, baby.
Yeah, we call a Pozo Negro a septic tank.
Yeah, we call that Poso Negro.
Yeah, I know you call it Pozo Negro. That's why I wrote it down. Because when we built a house, I had to understand what a Pozo Negro was, and I had no idea. And then when he explained it, I said to the building guy, "Oh, you mean a septic tank?" And he went, "Yes, I do."
Yeah.
But anyway, there you go.
Oh, eggplant. So we call that eggplant. So
Aubergine.
yeah, aubergine.
Yeah, not aubergine, aubergine.
Aubergine. Soda, yung mga soft drinks. We call it soft drinks.
We just call it pop, P-O-P. Can I have a pop? What flavour do you want? Orange, Coke, lemonade? Yeah.
So, too much. So, motor. I just used motor in Philippines when I was young because my father is tricycle driver. So, that's why we use motor. But
We call it a scooter.
scooter is different. Anyway.
We call it scooter.
So, and then set up, when because in Philippines, there's a lot of people, they want, especially the boys, so they want his motor is always set up,
We would say customise.
Yeah.
So you would customise your bike or make it bespoke. We wouldn't call it setup.
So, and then sometimes I buy some ukay, the cheap clothes. So they are used already and you will wash only thrice
We have a wonderful word for okay, and that's called jumble. So we would go to a jumble sale shop or a jumble sale, okay?
So, shopping cart. You go a cart.
You mean shopping trolley?
Yeah.
We call it a trolley.
So, there you go. And diaper. I said to Andre, buy Zoe's diaper.
Now, we call them nappies. If you say diapers in the UK, not a clue. You have to ask for nappies.
Oh, and then sport field.
Yeah, you always call it go to the sports field, and I'm like, we call it a pitch. So where we play. I do a lot of sport, and they call it the sports field, and I'm like, you mean the pitch?
Yeah, I call that too.
Yeah.
So, sorry mga bakula, I got a lot of Codico, and I think
Have you done them all now?
yeah. So
That's it then. So they're just some of the starters that we thought of while we're on our random road trip, of some of the things that we say meaning one thing, and you either don't understand it or think it means something else, and vice versa. Melody will say something to me in English, so I understand the words, but I've got no idea what she's asking me. And so she thinks maybe a bubble looks like a camel's over there, everybody.
Yeah,
Not that you can see, because we're driving through a desert.
Yeah.
But yes, so that's the complications with language when you have a foreigner partner. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our little bit of fun on our road trip today.
So,
Take care, everybody. Ingat.
so ayun na mga bakulaw. Hope you like this video. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please hit the bell button also. You will get all updates to my videos. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Let's go. Let's road trip pa more.